Okay. Hi, this is Sandy Kloss. We're here today with Paul Wong, and he practices Chinese energetics in the Chicago area. And we're here with my son Colin, who's 4, and Mike is here with us today too.
Hi guys.
How are you doing today, Paul?
Good. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. Maybe you could give us a little bit of a background on what Chinese energetics actually is.
Okay, sure. Chinese energetics is a specialized practice for natural self-healing, and it's mainly applies the principles that Dr. Kam Yun teaches, which is based on the monasteries from China. It's used for natural self-healing and regeneration, and you can use this for getting rid of physical pains and emotional stress very rapidly. And the main principle from Dr. Yun is called the midline principle. So it's a channel of energy that cuts in your body into equal halves, and when you access that energy, that can help you go into natural regeneration and rejuvenation. So that's
Okay. Okay, great. Well, we have a potential first client for you sitting here. He's a little bit feisty. He's
Okay.
4 years old. He's home from school today. He's actually had he's had some growing pains in his legs, so he cries at night sometimes from that. And he's had a fever the last 2 days, so and a little bit of a cough.
Does he have the pain in his legs right now?
Do your legs hurt right now, buddy? No, not now. Usually while he's sleeping.
Okay, usually when he's sleeping. Does he have any discomfort?
You feel okay right now, honey? He feels okay. He actually has a lot of energy, but he's a little bit. It's been warm on and off, like fever the last 2 days.
Does he have? Can you feel the fever? Is his head feels like not normal right now?
It's not too bad right now.
Okay.
Maybe it's probably a little bit warmer than normal.
Okay, let me see if I can do something with his temperature. So,
Okay.
so what I'm doing is I'm tuning into the energy fields that's causing him to be off balance. And what we're doing is we're going to make energetic corrections. And we'll make energetic corrections that shift the person back into optimal balance. So,
You gonna come sit in my lap? I think he's gonna come sit by mom.
and there's different areas where a person can be off balance in. And what I teach to people is there's like 5 categories of energetic weaknesses or areas where you can see there's an off balance. And one of them is like the emotional category, or which deals with anything with any of the emotions like happiness, sadness, frustration. Both adults and children have that. So the other category, children might not have it directly, and it's a mental category where we are overthinking about things, over worrying, anything like that. So a lot of times, even though children may not be overthinking or over worrying about things, a lot of times what they can do is take on the energy of their parents, because when their parents are worried, the energy gets passed on to the children as well. So
Yeah, we're definitely overthinker, overworriers.
so what we do is just when we feel, what I do is I teach people how to feel the energy when it's off balance. So if it's off balance, what we do is make an energetic correction, and that will put the person back into balance. So if your son or your children is affected by that, what we can do is we can delete the effects of those energetic experiences that you have.
Okay.
And so if we delete them and clear them out, then your children will be less affected. Okay. And the third category of energetic off balances or weaknesses is the psychological, and that is like intense fear or phobia. And children could have that. I mean, if they watch a TV show or something that spooked them or scared them. And once again, if the adults have those type of issues, all right, children could easily pick them up from their adults because they're basically like they're these learning machines. And if their parents are afraid of something, they could easily like pick that up from them as well. So what we can do is clear that out of the system as well.
Okay.
And okay, so check his head. How does his head feel right
Yeah, he actually does feel good, yeah.
now? Okay. And also the fourth category of energetic imbalances or energetic weaknesses is the empathy category, because as human beings we have the ability just to sense people's feelings and take on other people's emotions, take on other people's issues. And children, being at the age they are extremely sensitive to picking up the issues of adults. And I think from an adult standpoint, when there's an imbalance, what happens is that they try to help other people out and they try to be empathetic. They're like, "Oh, I feel bad for you." And when they start feeling bad for other people, they start to take on other people's problems. So what we do is we also clear those out of the system and delete that.
And what's the method that you actually do that clearing? Like, because it seems it's hard to like visualize because it's something you don't see.
Right. Okay. This is a good point that you brought up. The difference between this and other holistic practices or energetic practices is that you know, if you guys are familiar with Reiki, you know, Reiki is about passing energy to somebody, using yourself as a channel, and you connect to a symbol, and by connecting to that symbol, then you pass the energy from that symbol and to your hands, and you put it on that person. And the difference is that you're not passing any energy to anybody. What you want to look at is the world, the universe, as a bunch of energy fields, which is like ones and zeros. It's almost like it's digital.
Okay.
And then when we're communicating with each other, we are like bio-computer systems, and we simply have a conversation, have a dialogue with your energetic system. My energetic system is having a dialogue with you. And when I'm asking you to turn on the regeneration switches, and your body starts to turn on those regeneration switches and clearing out those negative experiences that are affecting you. So you really want to look at this as an energetic communication system.
Yeah, that's interesting. You know, one thing that just off the top of my head that I feel like would be blocking me, like we talked about before, we're thinking about relocating down south, someplace warmer by the ocean. And I was at a wellness gala not too long ago. There was a psychic advisor, and I spoke with her, and she said she doesn't see us moving. And she said she doesn't see us moving anyplace south. And actually, kind of really, ever since then, it's kind of really bothered me, because I'm really passionate about moving someplace warm and by the ocean soon.
She seems very influenced by but
I feel like I feel like almost like that's pushing against my energy of free will wanting to go.
Sure. Okay. So when you think about that experience, right, these experiences can affect you, and it can cause you guys to lose sleep, which that's not what we're here to do, is cause people to lose sleep. And just tune into the experience and of her saying you can't do this, you can't do that. What do you feel that how energy works is that it's being stored in your body, it's stored in your system somewhere. Where do you feel that right now if you think about the experience?
Well, I probably feel it somewhat in my gut, but I do feel something in my shoulders. I'm not sure if that's what it is too, but I probably in both areas.
Okay, so let's actually, I'm actually going to tune into it, and then I'm going to actually teach you the basics how this works. So just think about the experience, and think about deleting